This is Action Jack.
Bergie Meister
We're right here in Palm Springs.
at the Palm Springs Cultural Center, where we went to see Jimmy Webb, a wonderful composer.
Yes, and that's going to be a separate video altogether.
But we ran into Ruta Lee.
She was in my very first favorite TV show as a kid, The Adventures of Superman, and she was in My Friend Superman, which is a great episode. So it was really neat to meet somebody who knew the great Superman.
You know, it's funny, you remember after all these years, because that was your favorite, one of your favorite episodes.
Yes, and here she is in the Lucy Show, and that's with Milton Berle. And
She looks good.
Yes, and so the annex ensued there, and this is in a more recent episode of that, but she was a regular on there, as she was on Gomer Pyle. She was Gomer Pyle's girlfriend, and then here she is.
She has definitely got that 60s look to her, too. Mannix, we like that. I like that show, actually.
Yes, Mike Connors, and there she is with her best friend.
We didn't mention Clint Eastwood. Now she's with
Andy Griffith.
Yeah,
and
Griffith.
There she is with
Gunsmoke.
James Arness. She was a regular on there, and this was considered one of the best Twilight Zones ever that she was in.
I think she loved that too. She said that was one of her favorite things to do, was that Twilight episode.
And one of your favorite shows.
One of my favorites. Yes.
She was with
Perry Mason.
Yes, and this is one of the
I think she was on that show 5 or 6 times, so that's pretty good.
And there she's with Frank Sinatra. And
oh, no, you forgot 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, which I loved, naturally. Right. And then the Sergeant 3 with the Frank Sinatra. I can't remember all these movies. She was in so many of them.
And there she is in, well, she was in several game shows. So.
Yes. Oh, Alex Trebek was the best friend of hers. I mean, her and her husband, they were best friends.
Movies with.
And then Jerry Lewis and, my favorite, James Garner.
Yeah, so that was in Maverick. This is just a glamour shot of her.
Yeah, I think Jack likes her.
And there she is with James Arness again and Minnie Gunsmoke. So there's some of the shows that she was in.
Many, because she was busy.
7 Brides for 7 Women, 77 Sons.
7 Brides for 7 Women?
Whatever it
you
is.
are
Mike Hammer. Sweet Bird of Youth. Look at all these great movies that she was in.
She was in so many.
Love Boat. She was in the Flintstone Comedy Show.
Well, she said she was in so many shows. She didn't have leading roles in so many of them, but she was constantly
a regular on The Match Game in Hollywood Squares. She was co-host with Alex Trebek.
Yeah, she did some show for like 7 or 8 years. I don't remember the show now.
And that's her book, Consider Your Ass Kissed. And this is why it's important to be friendly to everybody. So This is Action Jack.
And Bergie Meister saying,
we'll be back, and it will be soon, and that's the name of that tune.